This is Ace with RockRevolt magazine. I am here with Enrico of Out Company. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey, man, how's it going? Doing good. Thank you very much for having us. I speak in the name of the band. It's a pleasure, man.
Right on, man. Are you back home in Brazil right now? Is that where you're calling me from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Sao Paulo, Brazil, the place that I was born, and the whole band as well. And yeah, that's it.
Right on. Well, that's where you got your roots. That's where you guys started playing, hitting all the clubs and everything back in 2015, kind of getting your name out there. Obviously, it's done you guys some good, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We're doing good here. Like, we play, like, all the major clubs here in Sao Paulo. And now we will just want to go overseas, man, like, to play, you know, like, to show our first new album called Horizon, and we're very excited to do it.
Right, yeah, Horizon, which will be coming out on July 14th of this year, so you got a little under a month, man, to go before everybody gets to hear it. I've been lucky enough to have been listening to it the last couple of days, man. It's great, man. It reminds me of that old school, just dirty rock and roll, like maybe some Clutch, some Corrosion of Conformity, stuff like that. Just straight up hardcore, just in your face rock, man. Nothing fancy, just rock and roll, man. I mean, what do you think? I mean, how would you say you describe it?
Oh, man, thank you so much. It's basically that, man. Like, since the beginning, we wanted something very straightforward, you know, like, to whoever was listening. It could be like a very direct message, you know, like, we didn't want to do fancy stuff, like, and not even, like, produce it. So, like, it's exactly like that, man.
Right on. Yeah, like I said, it's just got that dirty, it's got that raw sound. What I see here, you know, I've read up on you guys a little bit and everything. And it looks like, you know, it said you guys kind of get your influences from, you know, 70s to the 90s type rock eras. Is that what you guys are trying to pull off? Is that what you're trying to, no, I don't want to say bring back, but really that's just, you know, the era you guys loved. So, like, maybe paying homage to that?
Yeah, of course, man. Like, we have, like, different influences in the band. Like, for me, like, I grew up in the 90s, so I've always loved the 90s, you know, like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, and all that, like, grunge phase, you know?
Yeah.
And we love as well the 60s and 70s, man, like Zeppelin, Sabbath, and like we're crazy about it. And of course, like Pantera, Down, then you have the Clutch. Like, this is all like major influences for us, you know.
Right. Now, I mean, growing up in Brazil, man, you know, what was it a little bit different? Was it a little bit harder for you to get those types of music? Was it seen differently down in Brazil, you know, supporting those kinds of bands, listening to those kinds of bands? I mean, what should you have been listening to?
Yeah, I don't know. It was very hard, like, to get like these albums, you know, like from the bands that I just list. Was very hard here, man, because you couldn't go like to a store and just buy it, you know, like you needed to go like to downtown Sao Paulo and go to a certain place, you know, to get there, because Brazil, man, you know, like, we are at the same time that we are not that far from you guys, we are like thousands of years, like, you know, in the past, you know, but like, it's a third world country and this kind of shit happens, you know, but yeah, man, like, since the first time that I heard, like, for me, like, my main band probably is Alice in Chains. So the first time that I heard Alice in Chains in my life, I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, and I needed the album, you know, like, so I went, like, through hell, like, to get the album from Alice in Chains.
Right.
And that was something that I will always remember, you know.
No, absolutely. Now, how were you guys perceived in Sao Paulo when you guys first started hitting the clubs and playing your style of music? Was the perception good, or did it take a little bit, you know, for people to warm up to you?
No, it was pretty good, man, since the beginning, because, like, we are not trying, like, to reinvent something, you know, like, we're just, like, playing some raw stuff, you know. And, like, since the beginning, the people, like, whoever, like, was listening to us, everybody was like, oh, yeah, man, that's good, you know, that's powerful, and that's strong, and that's very raw. And we were like, yeah, man, that's what we want to sound, you know. So, yeah, the the first time that we play like in this house, like to a no person who didn't know the band and stuff, like they were pretty impressed, you know.
Yeah, I concur. I fall into that group, man. I was very impressed when I heard this song.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, and like I said, and I think it was because of it is more of that just raw, straight up music. Nothing pretty, nothing polished. It's a bunch of dudes playing some instruments, singing some songs, man. And to me, that's what music should be, man. You don't need all that auto-tune bullshit and all this different heavy production, because when you get out there on stage live, you don't have all that shit. You got you,
exactly.
Your band, and your instruments, and that's it.
And that's it, you know. Like that's the thing, man. Like we're trying to be real, you know. Like because I hate when this kind of stuff happens. When you go out to see a band and the band like doesn't sound at all like the CD or whatever, you know. Like because everything is so overproduced, you know. And since the beginning, we try like to keep it very real. You know, very like down to earth, you know, like when we play live, people will see that's the truth, you know.
Yeah,
we're just like putting out the truth, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Now tell us about the Horizon, man. Writing the album, you know, everybody, you know, when you're writing an album, putting out music like that, there's always some kind of personal effects to it. What was writing this album and getting it out here? What was that for you personally, man? What was that like?
It's amazing, man. It's for me. It's like it's a dream come true. You know, like I lived in Los Angeles 7 years, and with my ex band Cruise, and we toured all over U.S. and that was amazing. You know, but after I left Los Angeles, and that was 2014, I didn't think that I had another chance, you know, of doing that again, man. But like after staying here like 3 years, 3 years. I just talked to the guys and said, guys, we need to go. We need to do something, you know, like we can't just stay here, because here you just like you work, and then you reach a point that you can never do something, that you cannot do something more than that, you know, like. So I was talking to the guys and said, like, guys, we need to go out, you know, we need to go to US, we need to play the Viper Room. I need you guys to feel that energy of playing like big places and like, you know, this kind of stuff. And for us, for me, again, like, it's just a dream come true, man. It's just something that's really surreal, you know? Because I grew up, like, when, at the time that internet didn't even exist, you know?
Yeah.
So everything that you was listening, it was from, like, vinyls and albums and stuff. And that was very hard to get, you know? And nowadays, information is so fast, you know, like it's on everybody's reach, you know. So it's pretty awesome, man. Like we're living a dream, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And now you talk about, you know, touring here. You know, I'm just, you know, reading up on some of the stuff that I was given. You know, it says that you guys are hoping to get some U.S. and European tours going after the release of the album, so you can support this. What kind of progress you got on that, man? When are we going to be seeing you?
Oh, probably September. First, we're gonna do the West Coast first.
Okay.
We're going, and then on January, we're gonna hit the East Coast.
Okay.
So, and by March next year, we're going to Europe. Then we're gonna do Spain, France, Germany, Italy, and I think that's it by now. But like, then like probably gonna confirm more dates and stuff.
Well, hey man, don't forget the middle of the U.S. man. We love some rock and roll, man, in the middle of the map. Don't forget us here.
Oh
man.
yeah, no, of course to go, man. Like we're playing. When I say the coast, like I mean like the coast to the center, you know, like not. But we'll definitely be there, man. Don't worry, we'll go for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we need, because that's, I tell you what, man, we do straight up and down the middle of that map. We love our metal, we love our rock. We definitely will be out to support you guys.
Thank you so much, man. For sure we will be there. Don't worry about it. We will be there, man.
So now, have you ever gone to Europe or anything like that with your other band, or will this be a first time thing for you?
No. It's gonna be a first time thing. Europe it's crazy, you know. Like people there like love metal,
yes.
Like especially in Germany. People go crazy with metal there. And like it's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be my first time as well, so I'll have like the same feeling as the band, you know.
Right.
Because U.S. like I've already played everywhere, so it's gonna be. It's I know the sensation of playing U.S. It's just amazing, man. You know, like and I want the guys from the band like to feel that as well, you know.
Right. Now, when you go over to Europe, man, is there, besides seeing all the crowds playing the venues, is there anything you're hoping to get to see outside of the music realm? Some sightseeing, some things that you maybe want to put your eyes on and experience that's separate from music.
Oh yeah, man. Like my dad is Italian,
okay,
and he was born like in 1926. So I've been going to Italy every year, man, since
nice.
I'm 3 years old. You know.
Nice.
So I'm always So I visited like sightseeing, like everything, you know, like. But like I need to show the guys as well, you know. It's gonna be their first time in Europe, so it's going to be huge for them and for me as well. Like to have this experience with them, it's something really amazing, you know.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I tell you what, we're looking forward to seeing you up here in the U.S. and I mean, I'm looking for man. The excitement you're putting out, just talking about getting your guys out, showing them the different countries and showing them what's out there, man. That's going to get anybody excited. Now I know I'm excited for you just listening to you, man. Keep that energy up, man, and we can't wait to see you guys out there. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we let you get going with the rest of your day?
You guys have a great day, rest of the day, month, and we'll be there really soon, man. Just reach us at our social media pages, and we will see you guys very, very soon.
Right on.
And thank you so much for having us, Ace. Again, it's a pleasure, man.
Hell yeah. And Horizon, again, dropping July 14th. Be able to get it on everywhere you can get music, Amazon, iTunes, all that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. Everything.
Right on, man. Check it out. It's a great album, man. I greatly appreciate I can't even talk now. I appreciate your time today, bud. And like I said, I hope we do see you soon, man.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Ace. Talk to you soon, man.
All right, bud. Later.